Get in the game with the FanDuel Sportsbook app. Bet on the NFL, NBA, NHL, MLB, soccer, golf, MMA, and more. Every sport, every market, right at your fingertips. Deposit instantly with PayPal, Venmo, or Apple Pay, starting at just $10. Win big and cash out fast. PayPal in 24 hours or instantly at retail sportsbooks. Available in over 20 states, FanDuel's app is your ticket to the action. Download the FanDuel Sportsbook app now.
What is that shirt you got on, Konnan?
You might like it.
I think it's... Yeah, you're trying to say you're mocking me.
No, that's not mocking. I think it's an homage to you. How would you say it, Joe?
Homage.
Yeah, I think it's disrespectful.
Well, since we got a couple minutes here, I wanted to say, did you see that they took Jimmy Kimmel off the air?
Yeah, because these people can't help but saying this is the shittiest things, you know?
Yeah, and the funny thing is, they wanted him to apologize. Bro, the guy's got to be making, how much, Joe? Can you check real quick?
Yeah.
And he didn't want to apologize.
Are you serious? He called the killer MAGA. Why would you not apologize? That's complete, this not,
But you know the left, dude. Right?
I don't know. It's just can't,
well, bro, you've got a position of responsibility. All right?
Mm-hmm.
That's irresponsible what he did and what he said.
Yeah.
You know?
He's a comedian though, so I would, I don't.
Yeah,
care.
but that's a little dangerous.
This is an assassin. It's kind of too soon, and this is something like out of the ordinary. Like it's really polarized America.
See, Obama
that's all you
today?
hear about. That's all you read about.
Obama spoke today too.
What did he say?
He blamed it on Trump's rhetoric.
Well, that could have a lot. That could have a lot to do with it. But it's both
really
sides.
Is a fascinating twist.
It's both sides.
Well, the fool just I think it's irregardless. That's a funny
flex. What do you mean irregardless?
Because you're sitting there saying, "Hey, watch your mouth, or I'm going to get violent."
Yeah, but
that's literally what he's saying.
Bro,
watch what you say, or we're going to get violent.
Bro, you cannot sit there, look me in the face, and tell me that President Trump has probably not been the most divisive president of our lifetime.
I would point at this. Give me one thing that the Democrats have been unified about.
I asked you a certain question. Don't give me the straw man argument. I asked you what president has been more divisive in his nature and his talk and his attacking people than Trump.
Obama has been very divisive.
Come on.
Yeah.
Not even close.
Well, the Konnan, tell me, okay,
I'm not
division.
an Obama fan. I'm not a fucking Trump fan.
This is a basic argument. It's common sense. There's division and there's unity. Give me one unifying thing that'll give me one
Dude,
unifying
I'd have
thing
to
the
look
Democrats
at it. The guy was president fucking
That's my point.
8 years.
It's like you sitting there talking about Trump's the most divisive and say, well, tell me one thing.
I have a thing called the memory. Okay, I have a thing called the memory, and my memory doesn't remember me thinking
because you're going to have a hard time finding one thing. Literally, you're going to have a hard time finding one thing
because he wasn't that divisive.
Obama has said that's been unified.
Right, but yet I'll have no problem finding shit.
Bro, that's the biggest fallacy.
Let me look it up right now while I got you here. Because you like to play the memory game, like I can remember every fucking thing.
You are saying something. Okay, I'm trying to get you to back up what you're saying by giving you a very, very simple question.
So you're telling me Obama was more divisive than Trump? That's what you're telling me.
100%, because Obama fueled racial division.
Really?
100% he did.
Okay.
That's not even an argument,
bro.
He took every single time. This is the point. Okay, the Democrats have tried to make it sound like under Obama that white people are out to get black people and white people are killing black people. The statistics, the data shows a completely opposite story of that. Black on black crime is the number one thing. Like white on black crime is not a thing. Obama tried to forward that by divide the country. Black on black crime is the number one crime in the United States. So by him forwarding a lie, he divided the country, and everybody's repeating that lie.
Okay, I'm gonna look that up in a minute. I'm just gonna give you two quotes.
Go ahead.
Because there's a grip of them here. And the one I remember, which I'm not looking at right now, which I thought was beautiful when he said, "We're not blacks, we're not white, we're Americans." That's when he got, voted into president. I think that's a unifying message.
Yeah,
but it says here,
got him elected, 100%.
To those, okay, dude, you got an excuse for everything. You got more excuses than knocked up none. It says, to those Americans whose support I have yet to earn, I may not have won your vote tonight, but I hear your voices. I need your help, and I will be your president too.
So that's great, Konnan.
That's
What
not
happened when he
unifying?
became president?
And I would say that
Okay, let me. Okay.
his
This
second
is when he
term
was
is on me.
president.
Yeah.
This is when he was president. Instead of giving into cynicism and division, let's move forward with the confidence and optimism and unity that define us as people. This is him already as a president.
Trump has said stuff like that too.
Really?
Yes, he said that.
And he hasn't said a lot of divisive, mean shit.
No, I'm just saying. The thing was.
Come on.
Konnan, this is your thing.
If we're shooting straight,
this
let's
is a
shoot
statement
straight.
that you're repeating, and this is the narrative.
Let me look at Obama.
Donald Trump is the most divisive president we've had in history. My question is, the people that are calling him divisive, tell me one thing that you do that is unifying. It's a very simple question. You can't even think of anything off the top of your head.
I just told you 2 fucking quotes, 3.
That's from 2012, Konnan. I said
what do you want it from?
He became president.
Is there a specific year now? And a specific time? Did he have to say it between 3 and 5 o'clock in the morning?
Oh my God.
Well,
I can't argue with somebody that's misinformed.
Let me
Read
say
up
this
on your shit. I
just told you. So you're the most informed guy in the room here.
Okay.
Dude, I read the news every day, the newspaper. I watch news
and that's
every
why you
day.
think
Wait
Trump
a minute. I watch news every day. I watch Fox. Wait a minute. Okay. Dude, nobody can get over with you, right?
You're watching the things that are dividing people. The news.
That's not the only thing I was going to continue. I was going to continue. I watch mainstream media and I watch other things, and I try to look at both sides, but both sides are full of shit, just like you are. Let me see. What are you trying to say, Joe?
It
started that. Wait.
This is my point.
When Trayvon Martin thing happened, and then Obama started. He ramped up a little bit, and when there was terror attacks, a lot of times it would almost seem like he was taking that side. We can't have anti-Muslim rhetoric. Well, I'm not worried about that right now, Mr. President. I'm worried about the attacks. Just the way he spoke sometimes, Konnan, he seemed divisive.
So let me ask you a question. Maybe you're a little bit
He immediately
more
went
honest.
to the racial division. Okay,
let me ask you a question, Joe. Wait. I'm talking to Joe for a second.
Yes, sir.
Joe.
Yes.
Okay. Not good. Yes, sir. So what would be, would you agree or disagree? And not a big deal. You have your own thoughts. Would you agree or disagree that Trump was more divisive than Obama?
I think Obama's second term was more divisive. Now, I think Trump?
Yeah, absolutely.
I think Trump's been over the top, and he's been.
That's what I get for asking 2 Trumpers.
No, I didn't agree with a lot of his first term, and I've said I wouldn't have voted for him again.
Bro,
the shooting is what changed my mind and brought me back aboard.
What shooting?
When they shot at him, they shot him in the ear.
This is
How
division.
did that bring you back on board?
This is intentional division.
I'll tell you something.
People are saying that, the Democrats are good at one thing, accusing the other side of doing what they do.
They both do the same thing.
Okay, but
Glenn,
the point
let's keep it a buck.
But here's my thing.
But I'm talking to a Trumper. I forgot about that.
No.
Are you not a Trumper?
I voted for him twice, but I didn't vote for him 3 times.
Okay, that makes you a Trumper.
I didn't vote for him 3 times.
3 times?
Yeah, he's run.
You mean
he's
the
run 3
second
times.
time?
He's 2-1. I voted from the second, and I didn't vote the first term. Remember, we talked about that. I didn't think he was
forgot.
the Trump phenomenon didn't really start till he won. It's like, we thought it was like, so then he won. It's like Jesus, right? And, and I voted from the second time.
Now, just so you know, if I find you in public, nothing.
Okay, all right. No, but here's my point. The go-to narrative has always been Trump is the most divisive president in history. Okay, and that is a media narrative that is driven by one side of the media. The other side, I'm not saying that that they're less divisive. I'm just saying we're divided. Trying to pin it on Trump is a false narrative, in my opinion, because I would ask you, and nobody can answer this, what is one unifying thing the people that are accusing Trump of being the most divisive president, tell me one unifying thing they do. And you can't answer. Both sides are equal in the division of the United States.
The question was, give me something, Obama, and I gave you 3. Now, what I'm saying is, I'm not trying to pin everything on him because this shit's been going back and forth. But it's little by little. I remember the Nixon administration, the Reagan administration, the Clinton administration. Every administration has always been at odds, right? But it really blew up. Like it really got on steroids with Trump. We never heard of a guy speak that way or insult people that way. And it didn't seem very presidential to me. I am not pinning everything on him. I think there's a lot of cool shit that he's doing that I'm like, wow, I never thought of that. And thank God somebody's fucking doing something. So I'll give you that. But all I was saying is I felt that Trump was more divisive than Obama. And that's the original
and I would
argument.
disagree. I would say that it's
All right.
completely equal because nobody, and ever since the Ferguson thing happened, right?
Yeah, that was rough too.
Nobody has said anything unifying on either side. That's my point. Okay, you can't
Well, you
say
gotta remember,
Trump is the
fucking
guy
black
that's causing this.
Yeah.
But my thing is like you can. The one side is blaming Trump for their side being terrible. That to me, that's just a fantastic lie. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's an easy thing to say. You know what I'm saying? So what's up, Hugo?
Charlie Kirk tried to unify DI. So Charlie Kirk tried to unify.
Yeah, Charlie Kirk was unifying. You know,
I'm not saying
he was like, he'd go out in public and just debate the others. You know, anybody that's willing to go out in public and just welcome somebody to stand up on a microphone, debate them, and defend their views. I mean, that's the way this shit's supposed to work. Not a lot of people have done it, you know?
And to answer your question way back, Konnan, Kimmel made 16, 17 mil a year, and he's worth about 50, it says, but I would think he has to be worth more than that.
Because he lives in California.
How much money does he make?
If he's making 16 million, he's bringing home 8 in California.
And he'll probably get another job on some cable network or CNN or something like that.
Dude, you know what the funniest thing about guys like Kimmel and Stern, okay, is people like everybody wants to go way back to bury any time a Republican's done something bad, like they're going, whatever. But nobody wants to go back in Kimmel when they did the Man Show and he was a complete misogynist and just insulted women all the time, or they don't want to go back and talk about Stern. The shit he was doing, like, like, come on, guys, like, are you kidding me? Now they're like the champions of the left. I'm like, give me a freaking break, dude. I mean, dude, you know the funny thing, those skits, they actually had a skit on where they had Daniel Carver, the KKK guy, okay? And they want to rank the minorities from worst to best, right? Take a wild guess with the Ku Klux Klan guy. Take a wild guess what he's ranked the number one worst minority.
Blacks.
Nope. Jews.
Really? Yeah.
Yep.
They got heat with them.
The Jews. Yeah.
Jews got heat with everybody.
The white supremacists mostly hate Jews first.
Right.
That's the weird thing about,
that is true.
Remember that the Jews will not replace us.
That
the
is
Jews
true.
Yeah, it is. So that's kind of weird because they're kind of white, like that, but they're like the number one enemy on their list. So that's crazy.
All right. Yo, what's up? I just want to thank you guys for watching this clip. Don't forget to hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And join our YouTube membership for hours and hours of exclusive, unedited, uncensored content. And being a member will help you get involved in our upcoming live streams. Thank you for your support. Thank you for riding with us. I know you got a lot of other podcast choices, be it wrestling or other ones. And thank you for picking us. Boom.